For EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Seahawks quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Seahawks move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Vikings are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here is the running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Titans win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitor 49ers sideline, there you see the head coach of the Cardinals. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. On the other side, it is the Seattle head coach. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Send the man in motion right. On play action, he'll set up the throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
Check. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage is very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go, start.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Try again, it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona. They'll stay on the ground. Again, he finds an opening. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Ready. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll try to run this one in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now the try for an extra point. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it third and
Here we go.
4.
Set.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? Set up. Gravity Lions.
They run on the jet sweep. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. 60.
His drive will start on the ground. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Ready?
Second and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Uh-oh. He's going to be a little short of the first down there. He's up to the 45-yard line. Third and inches.
Let's go now. Ready?
Busting this one up on the ground. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team.
Hold it
a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42.
That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Seattle.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one complete right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They'll motion the slot man right. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now the extra point. The kick is good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still 1st down.
Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and
Liking 18. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Get up.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the game. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass complete there to Harrison. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
36-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
Liking 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. It is second and 6.
Second and 6. At the 18-yard
Come on, come on.
line.
76.
Here's the toss as they look to run.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. You can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they'll run on the draw, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Here's a toss, right side. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
Seahawks 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw...
It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Check.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on another team from the Great Lakes region, the Cleveland Browns. And here's the Bears wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Bears wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the Houston Texans. And this is the Texans running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Texans come away with a 4-point victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the New England Patriots. And this is the Bucs quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ball game. The Buccaneers win it by 4, 24-20 the final score. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
18 Cardinal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down. 16 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second and 9.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On target to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 23, here's second and 9.
Come on. Next.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third down and 9. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot.
Ready?
Back holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. A big hole. He's to the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Cowboys, go.
Now a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
It's now third and less than a yard.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go now.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Well, Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
It's 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4.
Come on, come on.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. Quick team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their... Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the toss, they'll run. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to win that. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown or put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A very stout play. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the run to the right. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. His kick is perfect. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're...
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.